Hello, I've just read this very short book, The Silence of the Chagos by Shenaz Patel. And it's one I picked up, I put on my Christmas list, after reading Diego Garcia that won the Goldsmith's prize last year. And having read that, it had a huge effect on me because I had never heard of the Chagos Islands and the events that went on there. And so on the back of that, I'd been on Wikipedia, on Google, and found out stuff. And I picked up this fictionalized account. And if you don't know anything about the Chagos Islands, it's about the forced deportation of the islanders back in the 60s, when Great Britain decided to give the island to the Americans for a military base. And to do that, they had to get rid of all the islanders, so they deported them. They stuck them on a boat and sent them off to Mauritius with nothing. And terrible story, it really is. And even today, the islanders are still fighting. This was written in 2019, and it marked half a century since an entire population was uprooted and deported because of its position in the Indian Ocean. This book is the fictionalized account, and it's filled with sorrow at the exile of these people. And it starts almost with the poignant image of this woman, Garcia, standing at the quay wearing a red headscarf and waiting for a boat that will never come to take her home. And you get in this the contrast between the life they've got in the slums of Mauritius and the life they had as islanders on Chagos, where sea provided food, they had coconuts, they had fish, they had a life of community where everybody pulled together, everything was shared. They wanted for nothing. And then they were stuck on a boat and shipped away, never to return to their island again. The afterword of this, the author describes the events, goes into more detail about the events and what things are happening now. And it's worthwhile. It is a worthwhile read. It's a very poignant read. It's a read that almost makes you angry for these people because of the way they were treated, and they didn't get any say in the matter at all. My only criticism of this is that sometimes in the dialogue they're talking in this the dialect of Chagos, and there's no translation, so you're not quite sure what they're talking about when the dialogue's on. But that is my only criticism. So, Silence of the Chagos, a worthwhile read if you want to read about things that governments do. So happy reading, take care.